yeah, we're live.
Well,
Yeah,
go on, people.
yeah. So as you guys might have realized, TJ streamed on his channel now, so now we're doing
Yeah,
a
man.
sync
This
stream now.
this motherfucker got me streaming on my channel.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
when you know it's gone down. It's
yeah.
cracking, bro. It's cracking. It's time to do the protests and like expose this fraud. This
Hey,
fraud is getting
JJ, big
spoiled.
up.
You know, bro. Well done, JJ.
Yeah,
Listen, today we're going viral, and let me tell you this, innit? Levy, I've had enough, man. I don't know about you, bro, but I've had enough of him. All
well,
these bullshit. Like even if I had like a glimmer of hope, a little glimmer, you know, my heart. Oh, he's done so well. I've just had enough. I'm too frustrated to even think about Levy. How dare him? Not even 1%, 2%, 3%, not even 4%, 6%.
which is actually above the rate as well, isn't it? I think.
Listen,
the rate's 5%. I think so. It's 6%. Yeah.
you are charging extortionate prices already. We have the highest ticket prices. We have the highest. I don't drink beer.
You have the highest
Haram,
match
innit?
day income, by the way.
It's haram for me, innit? I'm Muslim, by the way. If you guys don't know, I'm Muslim. Haram, innit?
You don't drink either. You don't drink either.
Nah, I don't drink, innit, bro.
I don't drink anymore. So
Yeah.
I stopped, like last year.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Highest beer prices, highest merchandise prices. On top of that, you're even discriminating against the elderly.
But you
Some
know,
prick, innit?
I'm not that's fine, by the way. But you know, Arsenal apparently did the same now.
I don't care about Arsenal. I care about
but I'm
Tottenham.
saying, I think like with this for me, yeah, the senior thing. I think it's part. Unfortunately,
It's a prick move. It's a prick move. You know why? Because you know why I'm so hard on this, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter. Look, see, this is what Levy's done to me. Now I'm on the social medias now, innit? Yeah. I was reading stories, innit, about the elder fans can't even afford to pay the standard prices.
Yeah, I saw that actually. Yeah.
Can't even afford to get a drink in the. Even though I'm Muslim, innit, it's haram, bro. You know what? It's better for you not to buy it, innit, because you save money. Let's be totally real. But can't even afford to buy the drinks. Can't even afford to even get a shirt. But you want to raise it 6%?
Crazy, man. £100 for a shirt.
You want to raise it 6%, and you know the worst thing is, 15 years, 16 years without lifting a trophy, bro. Is this guy on crack or something?
Yeah. Problem is, and we were also watching Tottenham Way before I started this year with TJ. Someone made a good point on there. I can't remember who it was, saying that it's like they want to get rid of the old Tottenham, the old Spurs fans, yeah, and bring in these new. I hate to say it. I'll probably get cancelled for this. These new tourists, in it. The day people go for a day out to go to watch a football match, because obviously they'll pay the highest prices to go.
But it don't even make. It doesn't even make sense in a business perspective. Do you know why? I might not be the smartest in terms of like know the ins and outs about how finance works, but I'm not living on a rock, innit? Mm-hmm. He has all of these events going on in the Tottenham Stadium, the F1, the NFL, the boxing, the go-karting. You have all of these revenues, the concerts, you have all of these revenues. What is a lousy 6 to 5 million increase gonna do? Don't take the piss out of man.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, don't take the. And you know what? You're gonna be like 6 million is a big amount. Yeah, a big amount for me, but not a big amount for Levy.
For Tim, that's nothing. He's just like,
it's nothing.
Yeah.
It is nothing. And you know, it's. I'm sorry to say it. Yeah. I'm sorry to say, we've accepted this mediocrity for so long, innit? You know. It's time for a change, and Levy, that bold motherfucker, needs to get out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 100%.
He needs to go.
I've been Levy out since 2012, so you've been out since Poch. So I mean, to me,
he needs to go.
What question I'm going to ask you, TJ, though, is so let's give an honest answer here. Why was the stadium built? Why was the stadium built?
to fill up his pockets, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't
To
to
fill up
play.
his pocket.
It's not-
You know, look, let's be honest here now. Yeah, we're in a crisis as well. You know, think about it. You know, the cost of living is. I went to Sainsbury's this morning after work. Oh, well, during my lunch break, innit,
Did you see the prices?
brother? Like, bro, like I remember when a meal deal was like £2, bruv. You know what I'm trying to say, like,
£6 now. Is it £6?
brother,
Yeah.
brother, I got a prawn cocktail sandwich, yeah, with a drink and a Chris. Meal deal, £6.50, bro. Brother.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm quite a big fella in it, yeah.
Yeah.
I usually get 2 prawn cocktail sandwich. I was like, shit, I need to put one back down.
Yeah. So you used to pay £5 for it, and now you're paying like 12, 13 quid.
Bro, imagine in a week.
Every day. Let's think of every day. You're paying like
every day. That's a lot of money, bro.
Yeah.
And that's for freaking Sainsbury's and Tesco's, bro.
Yeah.
Let me be honest with you, yeah. I'm just a bit annoyed
Mate,
that
you know, nowadays when I buy things, you know, I'm not joking, by the way. Nowadays when I buy things, I'll go and buy certain things on certain days because of just discounts. I feel like
living on that broke scale lifestyle, using all your coupons.
No, like I'm lucky. Touch wood, I've got that money to spend.
Yeah, yeah.
At the same time, though, I don't want to throw it away.
100%, bruv.
Yeah.
110%. But look, let me be real in it. Let's get down to the season right now, how it's gone. We're out of 2 cups. We're out of 2 cups. We're going for top 4. What, bruv? What was he thinking about raising the prices, bruv?
Because he don't care. Because he knows, the thing is, I hate, everyone's going to cancel me for saying this because I put this in the Tottenham chat. He's seen the money with Son, man. And you know what? I'll give you an example, right? I went to the game, obviously, last week when we played Palace. So there was 2 Koreans sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
Anyway, and they were out with their phones all day. Click, click, click. Anyway, but there was this instance in the game which I was like, what is going on? So basically, they went and sat on someone else's seats, like on the same row.
Yeah.
People come, they're older fans, actually, ironically.
Yeah.
Yes, they come and walk and they're sitting in front of me. And then they tell the steward they're sitting in our seats. So they moved the Koreans somewhere else. And then it was a bit of a mess. But it's just like they're taking over, man. Like the whole stadium, I remember exactly. I always see, like wherever I go now, all I see is Koreans, literally. And this is not against anything. I'm not trying to sound racist or anything, but like these people that come, I'm not saying they're not Spurs fans, but a lot of them come just for the pitch.
Nah, but I'm not. Look, you're talking about tourists. I'm not wrapping my head around why you increase a ticket price that is already.
What I'm trying to say, TJ, is that he wants more tourists. That's what
it's not even valued for money. We're not even watching some beautiful football, bruv. We're not even lifting up our armpits.
I'm saying he doesn't care about me and you, man. He don't give a shit about Spurs fans. He just wants the money.
You know what? I would have swallowed. Let me be totally real in it, yeah? I would have swallowed if I was a Man City fan and he done this bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm winning trophies.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's royally fucked up from every aspect in football.
To me, it's since the stadium got destroyed. That's why I think we died, mate. That's why I think the club died.
It's not good enough, man. And you know what? Any Levy-inners, I struggle to understand why you're even supporting this process.
No, I don't get it.
The process, bruv. This process has been processing for the last 5 years. We need to get to the finish line. If we carry on saying...
It's been processing since, like, I'm telling you, for about 17, 18 years. I'm not even joking.
What is the point of the process then? I want the end product, man.
Yeah.
And why would... Okay, cool. You're a season ticket holder, yeah? Cool. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Let me be honest with you, innit? I'm not a season ticket holder. I don't go to games, innit? You already know this, right?
Yeah, you told me, innit?
Cool. Yeah. Why the hell would I buy a season ticket at that price? For that shit? 70 minutes, 70 minutes in that cold weather for only 10 minutes of good football, 20 minutes of good football at best. Come on, man. You're smoking something.
Problem with TJ, yeah, is that me and even other YouTubers will say, "Oh, we won't buy tickets, whatever." But the thing is, we will. The problem is that when you have an emotional attachment, and this is where the problem between a football club and like a normal business, right? So say we'll take. I'll give you an example. Say, I'm not justifying it, by the way. I'm just saying an example. For a normal business, TJ, yeah. If say like we talk about Sainsbury's now and Asda, whatever, yeah. When they raise their prices, we go somewhere else. We go to another supermarket. But with a football club, because it's like ingrained in you, like since I was a kid, Sports Spurs, it's hard for me not to bloody want to go to the games, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like it's just,
man, it's just you know what, yeah.
Because it's not. It's not normal business.
But you know what? Let me be honest with you. This is where I blame the fans as well. You know, the fans are what creates this atmosphere, and the people that defend Levy is the reason why he gets away with all of this nonsense.
And the problem is, TJ, they're the bigger channels. They're the bigger people go on Sky Sports. They're the big. They don't ever say anything against Levy.
Listen, I watched, but before I jumped on this, as you were watching Tottenham away, I was watching the Irish Hotspur.
Yeah.
Big up to them, man, innit? You know, Ben from Tottenham, We Are Tottenham TV was on there, and Sean, yeah. Bruh, listen, Sean was sneaking some fudge, bruv. I don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, like he's saying in a normal business, we have increase every single year. I agree.
This is what I'm trying to say.
I agree.
But I'm saying the difference between the football club is that the football club relies on people to like for it to
100%. But we didn't tell Levy. We didn't tell Levy to we didn't tell Levy to not get the best players of the best players. If we were buying the best players and watching the best players come to Tottenham, I don't think any of us would think different to 6%. I would even say, 6%'s a bargain, bro.
Profile channels, if you're watching. Yeah, sorry, I'm just. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I was watching that, TJ. 100%, bruv. Like, let me be real in it, yeah. Like, for real, like, it's one of them ones where we're not getting the best players, and it looks like we're not. This even creates a lot of pressure for Ange, because now next year, bro,
they're gonna turn on Ange.
Bro, listen, I expect him to win something.
Yeah.
If I look, okay, again, I'm not paying for the prices, innit? But as soon as I step foot in that stadium, you will call me one of the lewdest fans ever.
Yeah.
I will be screaming, we need to go for the fucking title if I'm paying this much money.
Yeah. No, you're right, TJ, you're right. Like, it's not justified. Like, you know, with Man City, they pay less, yeah? But the difference is, if there was a price hike in City, yeah, I don't think any of those Man City fans would have been like
they
we
won't
are
care.
now. They'll be like, oh, it's justified. We win the title every year. You know?
Exactly.
We win trophies every year.
You're paying for what you watch. And Sean made a point which I disagree with him. You know, he said if we were going to go on holiday, he used one of the big airlines. If an airline increased the prices, we would obviously
try to get a cheaper airline.
Go get a cheaper airline. But ultimately, we're gonna go, right? We're gonna go on holiday, or we're gonna go to the country where we need to go to, right?
Yeah.
We already know the end product. We know we're going to Spain. I'm seeing a few senoritas walk past me. Like I know, you know what I'm getting for my. Listen, if the plane ticket's £500, I know when I enter Spain, I'm seeing the jiggy. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
I know the end. The problem with Tottenham, there's no end result. We're always doing this process nonsense.
Because the end result is fucking just top 4. That's all they care about. They just want top 4.
I know, what is that? What is the value for money? So people like me,
for me, Champions League football is not enough.
Exactly. So for people like me, I'm never going to step in that stadium.
Yeah.
I promise you, and you might. I'm a hard Tottenham fan. I'm already.
I know.
Listen,
I know
I don't
you're
have to.
stubborn.
I
You never
don't.
step into the
But
stadium.
I will never step in that stadium. You know why? Because my value is not met with my standards. My standards. If I pay that fucking thing, bro, I expect the title, bro. I even expect the Champions League because no other team has it as so high. There's nothing. It's stressful, man. We're even thinking about it. Even thinking about it, it's kicking off. It's kicking all the. And look at this. This is another thing that really makes me a bit upset. You know, look at the area Tottenham is based. You know, it's the lower class area.
How them people in the area going to ever get a ticket to go to?
Do you think most of them get people who even have a season ticket, bruv?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you understand where I'm coming from? It's like you're like forcing out the value, like what football was. You know what I'm trying to say?
I'd argue, TJ. I'm not saying it just because you live there, by the way, that they should be giving these people who live around the area discounts to go to the game because.
Brother, that's even gone, isn't it? Because there's no.
Because if they're Spurs fans, like
Levy's not thinking like that. You know why? Because he already said, "Fuck the elderly." He's cut their 50%. 50% discount, or I think it was 50% the last time I checked, or something like that. Yeah. When you get that retirement package, it's like a 50% cut, which for me, I believe
it's justified.
It's justified. Yeah. Once you retire, you're on this pension. That pension's not a big pension, is it? Come on, let's be real. So all them hardcore fans, they're not going to be able to afford it. It's mad. It's bad. It's bad. So what is Levy? What is the reason? And then Sean said last year we didn't have ticket prices, which all the other teams did raise their tickets,
we froze ours, I think, last year.
Yeah, you froze yours. But this year we basically beat ours. Now it's 2 times more.
But TJ, even though they froze them last year, they still put up the tickets you buy like a one-off. I think they went up in price.
Oh, you're talking about like match games, like them.
I think they
extra
went
tickets.
Up. I think they went up, didn't they?
You're talking about like FA Cup and all of that, right?
Yeah. Was it FA Cup? Maybe it was. Because they used to do family tickets. Remember?
Yeah. You're talking about like them FA Cup, them Carabao Cup ties. You know,
people who buy them on like a one-off. Not like on sale tickets. That's the one.
On sale tickets. Yeah. Cool.
They went up, didn't they, last year? Or am I wrong?
I don't know, man. I don't even look. You know why? Because I don't want to spend no money with that guy, bro. That guy, as soon as my wallet kicks out, bro, he
ain't getting nothing.
Brother, it gets more personal, bro. It gets more personal.
Yeah.
Like for me, like it's just and a lot of people are gonna say no, but then you're true.
This one thing about JJ.
The membership, yeah. The membership. Yeah.
Which one it was?
Yeah. The membership. Yeah. No. I know about that. The membership did go up, but it goes back down to my point. It's pure greed, and the way he's done it, it's just not. It's not good. Why did he wait? Why did he wait until the end?
If we lose to Villa on Sunday, it's going to pop off, man. Like the next home game is going to be because we've got Fulham away afterwards, and then.
Okay, but the question I'm going to ask you, because you're a season ticket holder now.
Yeah.
Are you? It's really done for me to ask. You're clearly not happy that the tickets have gone up, right?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Now, you either have the option to go or not to go, right? But you're gonna still go, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's just like.
Well,
I was trying to say it's not like that's I gave the supermarket example, right? Because like if I don't like what Asda said, I'll go to Sainsbury's. Like it's fine. I don't have any attachment to Asda. It's not like I might feel loyal to Asda.
Yeah.
I went to Asda since I was a kid, and I watched Woodgate score a diving header in like the lot. Do you know what I mean, right?
Toxic vibes will be back, but 110%. You know, the worst thing is as well, for the first time in a long while, even though I'm like not 100% on Levy's, I don't trust him that much, innit?
I don't trust him at all, personally.
He was building something special in the sense of, I believe he was trying to build connections and connect with the fans. And you know, all them interviews he done and like it's just it's just gone to shit. This right here is a stabbing in the back. And until more people
all
call
that
it
hard
out,
work he did to bring fans back on side with Ange's football. I say Ange's football is a quotation because we don't rate that anyway. But because a lot of Spurs fans like the attacking football, whatever. I don't know, but all that goodwill he got back from that has just been thrown away in the space of like one day, I think.
Okay, another one now.
Yeah.
Look, there's nothing much we can do in it. It's happened now. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we can cry our eyes out all we want, but realistically, it's not gonna.
They're not gonna go back down, are they?
They're not gonna go back down in it. You're just gonna have to ask your boss for a promotion.
A raise. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, realistically, is there more pressure on Ange?
Yeah.
Because more or less, in it next year, I'm expecting trophies.
I mean, the infamous Harry Scarf. We're going to talk to him tomorrow. And that, by the way, guys, because I know it's 47 people watching, please subscribe to both our channels.
Yeah, big up.
TV, and it's going to go.
Big up, guys. Big up
tomorrow night.
Big up everybody that's watching, man.
Yeah. So if you haven't subscribed to either of us yet, please subscribe to Spursy Talks and please subscribe to Hasbird TV because we'll be doing a lot more of this now, I think, because we can sync it in it. So
100. No, yeah. You know what? Yeah, this forced me to stream, bruv. Like I said, you know when I call you out to stream, innit? That's when you know I need to get something off my mind. Something off my mind. Every single week I say, oh, you know I'm gonna do it. Oh, you know, bro, I had enough, bruv. Yeah. You know what? I was on Twitter X reading all the stories about I've been going to Spurs for 30 years and now it's just not I can't afford it. I can't afford it. But it's like why are them fans getting punished? Do you understand where I'm coming from?
There should have been TJ, they'll be cut even more. You would think because they're older.
Tell me
fans.
about it, man.
Or they'll give them like a free. Say it's like a 90-year-old. I don't know. I'm just talking random stuff. And the guy's like 90. Like, wouldn't you just give him a free seat for a whole season or something? Like, come on, the guy's been going there since he was probably like a kid, like 10 years old.
The biggest question that we're going to obviously ask is it even worth to go to watch Tottenham now? Because look, again, this is coming from a person that don't go to the Tottenham games, and I've made it clear why. Even if I did want to, I work in it on them days, innit? I'm not going to lie to you. I'd rather make bread. I'd rather make bread. That's the other thing. I'd rather lose bread. Than lose bread, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? But more or less, innit? Like, is it actually worth going to the Tottenham games? That's the question I want to ask you because you're a season ticket holder.
I'll tell you something because because I go with my family, so it's a family thing. So they asked me a question the other week because they're talking about top four in it. So they're like, "Oh, we need to try and finish the top four, blah blah." And I was like, "I don't really care because even when we finish the top four, Levy still ain't gonna spend. So like, what's the difference?" And then my brother was like, "Why do you still go?" But I was like, "Well, I have like an emotional attachment to the team, like the club. Unfortunately, not obviously Levy and the owners. It's more just the club itself, isn't it?" Because obviously when it's been ingrained in you as a kid, I've been going to number 6, so I've been going for what 25-6 years, something now.
Yeah.
So it's hard because it's like I wake up and mate, and I think of fucking Tottenham most of the time. You know, do you know what I
mean? Like you have them wet dreams, innit?
What's winning a trophy?
Wet dreams of Gareth Bale still running down the wing. You know, you have them wet dreams. But it's generally
but like it's kind of like a toxic relationship. I have to say.
Yeah, but is it worth it though? That's my main thing because.
But what I'm gonna say in my not defend. That's not the right word to say it. In my like situation, because I go with my dad, for example. So with football, I see my parents every week anyway. But for example, that's something I do with my dad. Like since I was like 6. And also my dad's like in his 70s now. So
how is he feeling about it? Have you spoke to him about this as well?
I'm going to speak about it tomorrow with him, so I'm seeing tomorrow about it.
Okay, fair enough. Listen, this is one of the reasons. If it wasn't you, if you said no, I would have got Harry Like I know he's got scored.
Oh,
And I said,
you know
yo,
what's gonna happen with that? Oh God.
yeah, I would have asked Harry, like, because I'm getting people that actually have. This is the main reason why I wanted to like do a stream today, was because generally these
It
questions,
literally just happened as well. So yeah.
exactly, generally these questions is actual season ticket holders, you know, because again, I'm curious about it, innit?
Yeah.
But it don't hurt. It don't really hurt me. Let me be honest, it
directly.
directly don't hurt me, innit? You know, and I feel sorry for all the people that it's gonna affect because we don't. To be honest with you, you don't know what goes on in their life, and you know, sometimes football is like a religion to most of
Escape.
the
To me,
fans.
it's like, you know, I look at
Football is
the
like a
streets and I
religion.
think,
That's a
on religion and escape. Like, you know,
you know. So when it comes down to it, yeah, and when you actually deep it, not just deep it in the sense of it's a one-off game, you win or lose. No, some people have worked their hard-earned just to pay for that one.
just to go to ticket.
Yeah. And once they pay it, it's like a relief. It's a stress-free zone. You know, I can't believe Levy done this. I honestly can't. You know, like again, like I'm so glad. Let me be honest. This might be controversial. I'm so glad I'm not a season ticket holder. You know, because I know for well. Look, maybe you're not like me in it, but I know my character, brother. I will cause riots. That's how I am in it. Like I would, you know, I generally believe he just thought of greed. He thought of greed, and you know what? Now the flip side. I hope we spend money now. I hope we go get Osimhen.
Bro, if we don't spend money,
what's the 6% about?
What was the point?
Exactly. We're meant to be look. It might be out of context, innit? Yeah, but I know I keep saying it. We're meant to be the richest club in the world, according to the report.
We sure as hell don't act like that.
Exactly. We use our fans. Well, they use us as like guinea pigs. And then, you know, the worst thing is you got a few, half of the fan base that is protecting Levy and saying that like what he's done is great. And then you got the other half, that it's like me and it is not seeing through his bullshit. You know, I saw a comment as well, you know, on the Irish Tottenham Spurs channel, innit? Yeah. He was like, this 6% has paid for Enix's legal fees, bruv.
Oh, because of Joe? Is it because of Joe Lewis?
Joe Lewis, yeah. Yeah. And now, like, I even think like this, they're just penny grabbing, man. It's just, man. Honestly, I didn't expect us to go this low. This is a low time for Tottenham. You know, I'm not. People might think I'm exaggerating. I should just bottle up and move on about it. But all the stories I was reading on X in it, it's like, it's not right.
It's not right,
man.
It's not right.
It's not right.
We shouldn't be. I'm sorry. Like it was probably the worst time for him to do it as well. Because
exactly. Why did he do it now? Why didn't he wait at the end of the season?
Because I think the season ticket renewal was in like May.
Oh yeah, they do it about April. Yeah, I forget.
So it has to be around this time if you're gonna do an announcement.
I forget because I'm not a season ticket holder. I don't go through that process.
You know, there is a reason why he did it this week, though. You do realize that, like,
what's the reason?
There's no home game this weekend, so he did it on purpose. Then, so there's 2 weeks of like away games. We've got Fulham away after Villa, so he's hoping probably. Or by the time we get to, we've got next at home. I can't remember. Oh, these fans will calm down by then.
Man, like, we need a prop.
It's all like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is also pre-planned. That's probably not the right way to say it, but this is all.
It is planned, and it's planned in the worst way because you know what? Yeah, it just shows his.
Don't care.
It just shows it shows his character. It shows that he doesn't really have the connection with the fans. You know, he's running this as a business.
He's like as a person. Like, obviously, we win about your situation, but my friend worked at Tottenham for a few years. He was like you know, on the training grounds, they have like
Yeah.
groundsmen that do the grass. Anyway,
Yeah.
so he said something against Levy in on the grass basically, and his manager sent him to Levy's house.
Oh.
Okay, to do the gardening in Levy's house.
Yeah.
So he sends him to Levy's house. Anyway, so he goes to me. He met Levy for like 1 minute. Daniel walks in. Mr. Levy walks in and goes, "Hi, you're right," and just walks out. Like he has no like. So these people, mate, who clean his house from flipping Spurs, he doesn't even have his own gardeners. He uses the people at Tottenham to clean his house. He didn't show any respect to them at all. Basically, that's basically what he told me. This guy has no human relationships.
Interaction, yeah.
He just goes there. He goes, "I just need more money. Oh, let's just up the prices." That's all it is. That you don't care about people, man.
And again, it goes back down to
Stelz made a great point on Football Heritage earlier that we just have a CRN number. It's customer something.
Yeah.
So it's not like they have like a fan's like name on it saying, "Oh, this is Harry's ticket" or something. I don't know.
Yeah. What this is gonna do? Yeah,
you're literally just a number.
You know what this is gonna do as well. You know, I'll tell you this in it. Yeah. The reason why I'm banging on about this ticket thing so hard, isn't it? Now, usually people like me in it. If I wanted to go to a game in it, I usually buy tickets from people that have season tickets because they snap their they screenshot their barcode in it
online, yeah.
And I usually get the occasional. The occasional. That's if I wanted to go, yeah, because I don't have a season ticket, and the match day prices, boy, you can kiss that goodbye.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say.
It's gonna be even worse.
Now you know what this whole 6% is gonna do, innit? Yeah. This is just from my perspective. Again, it's totally different for a lot of other fans. I'm just coming from my perspective. You know, now I'm gonna get charged extortionate prices.
Well, I agree with you with TJ in the sense that the point you made earlier. Yeah, we're saying if I'm paying this sort of prices and I'm paying like a lot, I'm want to see us buying fucking Ronaldo again in the summer. Not Ronaldo, you know what I'm trying to say, right?
You want to get the best of best,
elite players,
and I want to see see a title. Yeah. It might sound deluded. Yeah. Any fan that says I'm deluded, come for me, innit? I don't really care, bruv. But until you can tell me when this process is processed, you can go fuck right. Fuck to the Emirates. You can be an Emirates fan. You can be an Arsenal fan. Yeah. I'm not here for making friends. Let me be real in it. You know, a lot of people are gonna think I'm very rude.
5-year project. I want to see a trophy next year. 100%.
1000%. Yeah. With what he done yesterday or the day before that, I need here and now. Here and now. For me, it's unforgettable. It's not reasonable. 6%. He could have gone 1%, 2%, 3%. He went even 6.
3 would have been all right. 3 would have been all right. Yeah.
Every year it goes 1.5. Yeah. Every year it gets increased. From last year it was frozen. So props to Levy. That's what a lot of people are saying because he didn't. But every year it increased.
He didn't put them up last year. So he did like a double whammy this year.
Double whammy. That's exactly what I said. He basically said, because I didn't put it up last year and I didn't do it the year before that, here's 6.
Yeah, here. That's for make up for 3 years.
Here is 6.
Yeah.
You see my point?
Yeah.
What usually does it's like it goes 1.5 every year, innit? Like I remember talking to someone about this. This is someone that actually owns a season ticket, and this is someone that I kind of have connection to. If I do need a season, not a season ticket, but an off game, and he's not going, he offers it to me, and he offers it to me for a good price. Let me be totally real.
You think about it, the lowest price in the stadium is going to be like really high. I don't know. I'm trying to think about
exactly. Exactly. So now people like me, I'm going to pay double the amount just to watch a Tottenham game. Category B, Ben made a good point in it on Irish Top or Hotspur in it, and this is why. This is why I rate like listening to some of these guys in it. There's not even that many Category B games, and Category B games against Crystal Palace, and this is mind-boggling.
How's Crystal Palace Category B? How's Crystal Palace Category B?
It's £70, bruv.
For Crystal Palace.
For Crystal Palace.
They're like flipping bottom of the league almost, aren't they?
You see my point, bruv?
Because you know they made Newcastle category A, I think.
Yeah.
And now look
Listen,
at Newcastle. They're just they're not even going to make Europe.
Me Too, silverware or F off, innit? Yeah, 110%. And then he gave the illusion of no price raise, and then bam. And look, I get that you have to raise every single year because we're in a financial crisis. You're talking about
The club still needs to make money, I guess.
yeah, you 100. It's a business. Let's be honest with you. It's a business, so you have to obviously increase. And I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not saying that's the wrong thing. It's what he done and how he done it and the way he done it, and the fact that he's affecting the elderly as well.
Yeah, bye to the loyal Spurs fans for 50, 60 years.
Look, don't get me wrong. Let's be honest here. As you're a season ticket holder, you will know this. You were due an upgrade. If you were due a raise, did you expect 6%, bro?
No, not 6% though.
Exactly my point.
Maybe 3%. Yeah.
Exactly, realistic. That's a realistic number, right? And it makes sense if it's 3%, even 3.5, because you. Let's be honest with you. 2 seasons back, well, the season before it was frozen. The season ago, I think it was capped. Think about it.
Yeah. But don't you think they should cap prices of tickets now and cap prices of everything in the game? I mean, in general, like the wages these players earn. It
should be.
Tickets, like there needs to be a cap on everything, man. Like this is getting ridiculous.
There has to be. It has to be capped. But you got to, this is what pees me off every single time when I talk about ticket prices. Even with the 6% raise, we are still paying double the amount that a team like Man City or Liverpool or Arsenal pay.
And at least they're winning things.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
So make it make sense. Why are we spending so much money? What is the reason? What is the offer?
I'm expecting like us to make a £100 million bid for Haaland.
And Sean tried to say you're buying it from an entertainment purpose.
Entertainment company.
But my point is this, isn't it? If I was on the stream, I would call him out, bro. I'll be like, but you know when you buy a product, you buy it. Yeah. You buy it for its ratings and everything. What is the pull? There's no pull. You're just increasing, and it's becoming. We are piggy banking because technically the fans are losing out, and the fact certain fans don't want to go for it, bro.
And we don't trust that Levy's going to spend the money we're going to give him anyway. That's another.
Listen, that's another deep dive hole in this whole nonsense. But I just don't understand what we're not you, but me. Well, not me, but you.
Yeah.
Even if I was thinking of buying a season ticket, is it even worth it? You understand where I'm coming from? Like, I'm more or less happy to watch it at home now, you know. And even like, don't get me wrong in it, you know, the atmosphere and being around Spurs fans,
different,
yeah. It's so, but it's just, man. Honestly, he's messed up. He's messed up to the point where I've just lost trust, and he needs to go. In my opinion, he needs to go, and this is not just based on the ticket prices for the future of Tottenham. In a sense that
over years and years and years and years and years of mistakes, this is just like another
downfall. Another
typical Levy move.
But now, this is what I'm trying to say now. All the Levy inners, how can they defend this nonsense?
I guess we'll find out tomorrow night.
They're blinded by their own fucking nonsense.
You know what it is? So these people, a lot of them, right? Don't forget, I was even Levy in for 10 years, TJ, yeah? From 2000, well, maybe not 10 years. From 2001, because they bought the club, I think, in 2001 till like 2012. I was actually Levy in. I'm not joking. And then, for me, I realised this guy ain't serious. Once he did that window with Saha and Nelson, I was like, this guy ain't serious. We could have easily gone for a title that season. Then he went and bought 2 freebies. Like we had Bale, Lennon, Van der Vaart, but like we had a sick team. We just needed 2.
Yeah.
Top striker, top defender. that Harry Redknapp wanted. And then I realized, then I was like, this guy ain't serious. And obviously the same thing repeated on the watch when you sign like Sissoko and Kudu and Janssen, all these dead players, isn't it? But for me, that was it. But for these people, a lot of them, I think they're just stuck in their own. They're either, and I hate to say this live, but either some of them are in with the club in some respect. As
that's another thing as well, and that's another
Chris
thing
Cowlin,
I want to.
By the way, Chris Cowlin, I can confirm he's going to see this probably tonight, but he is in with the club. Like, I'm sorry, he is actually in with the club.
He is, isn't it? But you know what? Yeah,
anything directly against Levy, because he knows if he does, we know
he's
the special
out.
treatment ain't going to happen anymore, is it?
Let me tell you this as well. Yeah. Okay,
and
cool.
The problem is, TJ, these are the people who have big YouTube accounts, big channels.
That's what I was going to mention.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, Stel, I did watch Stel's video yesterday, right?
Yeah.
He made a video about he was calling out. Ashfatic was on Last Word of Spurs.
I watched that.
You watched it
earlier as well. I watched that earlier.
Okay, cool. He was calling out all of his fans and saying we need to start protesting and all of that. Get that, in 110% in it. But now, cool. I'm gonna play devil's advocate just for this one segment. Just for this segment. I don't really believe in it, but do you feel like we're over exaggerating the whole situation in terms of like?
The problem is, TJ, I disagree with that, because this is just another example or another.
Big up.
So we have all these things over the years, TJ. Like,
Go for it.
Which is like, lack of backing of managers.
Hold on, Haz, and hold your point for a minute. Big up to you, man. I'm good, man. Well, I'm just not. In fact, I'm not good. I'm pissed, man. I'm pissed through all of this bullshit that Levy's put us through, and I'm at the point where I'm gonna break in it. But I hope you're well too, man. But yeah, carry on with what you were saying, bro. Big up.
Like, because this is like a culmination of things, right? And coupled with the fact that a lot of Spurs fans are pissed off with signings like Brennan Johnson. Harry Scarf knows about that. Timo Werner.
Happy Feet Scarf. That's what I'm calling him. Happy Feet Scarf, isn't it?
Yeah. And people, I'm saying players like that, like in January, it's not like we went and bought, I don't know, I'm trying
mad players. We didn't bring in ballers. Yeah.
An elite, what else position was that? Elite centre back. Like, we went for the cheaper option with Dragusin, remember? So Todibo, we dropped 60, 70 million on Todibo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this summer, like you said, we didn't buy Tapsoba. We just bought Van der Ven. We got Vicario over right. Like, he always goes for the cheaper option. If, say, he did it on the back of us buying two amazing, like a top striker in January, and like Todibo, for example, right? He spent 150 million. People might be like, oh, maybe he's changed. Maybe he's, maybe it's justified.
He's changed his ways.
On like two players, but no, we went and got a loan player. He's going to cost 15 million. And then we got. Was it 30 million or something?
Yeah, it was something like that. But to flip the script,
you can't sit there and say, "Oh, our money's gone to something good," because it's not.
But to flip the script, what I was trying to say in it, because someone actually mentioned this in Irish Hotspur, the Irish Hotspur channel, in it. It was a comment. To flip the script, in it, Levy has spent money.
But he doesn't.
Whether it's wrong in the wrong areas, he has spent money. Now, shouldn't we be questioning our recruitment?
See, I'll tell you why we shouldn't be questioning our recruitment. This is why I don't think it's like their fault, really. I think
Go for it, bro.
They're giving us budget each summer, which is basically zero.
Nothing. Yeah, exactly. yeah. It goes back down to my point. Nothing.
Like you were just, when you were a kid, and you were Santa Claus, you gave him like a list. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he thinks, I'm going to pick up something near the bottom of the list. It's cheap, isn't it?
Bro, it's not even that, bro. It's not even that. When you have that wish list. You hope it's gonna come through. On that wish list never comes through, and you never get them discounted. That wish list will never happen. That's how Tottenham are. We want a striker. We wish it was. I'm just gonna give you an example. We wish it was Osimhen. we get fucking B-Tech. B-Tech. You know, like that's how Tottenham's run. But no, you're right. No, look, let's actually speak about this. With Levy in charge, we're not going to go nowhere.
We ain't winning a title.
We've already confirmed this 16 years down the line, and we still haven't lifted any silverware. And I was on the Rival show yesterday.
Oh, you know, did you go on live? Were you live?
I was live with live with Haz and a few other people.
I saw a bit of it. Yeah. Was Jay on it? Or was it that the other one?
No, not Jay. He didn't come.
Me and him would have argued if it was the same one. Maybe it was Tuesday show. That was a Tuesday show they did. I think.
Yeah. I was on the Rival show, innit? And I made the point where I said, I'm done with this process. I want the trophies now, you know? Yeah. But then all the other rivals have all said, well, this is where you are. You're not a trophy winning team. And I can't even argue with that. So do I put my standards too high?
No.
Do I expect too much?
Snell knows this statistics better than me, yeah? But before Levy took over, which, by the way, he's overseen one of the longest trophy droughts in Spurs history, by the way, one of the longest right now. Before that, Spurs averaged a cup every 5 years or something. So under Alan Sugar, we won 2 cups. It was in 10 years or something like that. And before that, it was I'm just saying on average, it was 1 in 5 years. Now, our average with this chairman is 1 every 2 decades. That's 4 times as worse, basically, really, if you think about it.
It's terrible, man.
And the difference is now is that there's even more money in football. So it's not like there's an excuse, not to pay that extra 5 million here and there that you always used to refuse to.
When the foundation is broken, you can never fix it. You have to. It's like me saying you have a leak in your house. Yeah. If you don't fix the concrete, that leak is gonna be happening all the time. It might be sunny one day and it dries up. Oh, the leak's fixed. And it rains again and it leaks. Yeah.
Until you deal with the root of the problem. Nothing
the problem is just nothing's gonna change. That's how I see it, because I'm sick and tired of saying the same things every single year, and it's gotten to the point where it's tiring. It's tiring.
It's the same shit every year, to be honest. That's what I feel.
It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough.
We need to get this guy out. Honestly, we need to get him out.
He has to. He has to go. The reason why is it's going to help us in the long run. And you might think, oh, I'm just clout chasing when I come and say these type of things. No, I want a more passionate
chairman.
I want someone to take risk.
Yeah.
I want someone to.
This guy's sitting on billions of pounds.
I want someone to take over and be enthusiastic
about Spurs. Yeah.
110%.
Not what we speak about the human thing. Yeah, he said that stupid thing. We got our Tottenham back in the fan forum, which he picked, by the way. They were clapped anyway. But even his body language, his demeanor, he does it all for show. I say it for show.
You know what? Even our motto.
He says certain things, just to seem like he's interested, but really, he sits in his house and he goes, "Oh, how much more money can we make this year?"
And even our motto don't make no sense. To dare to do, to dare to not. Fuck it. We're not even daring to do.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't dare to do what other teams do. I'll give you a good primary example. And no matter what you think about these teams, one thing I have to say is they dare to do.
Liverpool.
Cool. Liverpool. They're there to do because they want silverware. So they bring in the people that they want. Man City, we already know. Even though they might have cheated in their way, in their own way, they're there to do. They said, cool, I'm gonna take the risk and do what I need to do. Right? Look, right now, Chelsea dared to do.
I was going to say, I was hoping you're going to say Chelsea because
they
taking risks. Yeah.
They dare to do. And even if it's not working right now, in the next 2-3 years,
They could.
I guarantee you, they're not going to be in the same spots that they are. They dare to do.
And if they want to change the manager to go forward, they'll change the manager.
100%.
They don't care. There's no like sentiment. There's no like, oh well, he's been here for 3-4 years.
100%.
Oh, he plays good football. We're still losing like 10 games a season.
Man United, even though they're performing poor right now, they have been daring to do. They've been daring to do.
Also,
now look at this, yeah.
Their fans, TJ, yeah. To be fair to them, with Glazers out, yeah, they're bloody vocal. Like they actually do stuff, right?
Exactly.
There's like 20 of us to go to protest or something like that.
Man, I don't. Let me be honest with you. Cool. Yeah. I went to one protest. We at Tottenham TV organized it. I could swear to you, there was only fucking 50 fans there. And I said to myself, I'm not going to protest again because nobody's serious. We had Sky News there, and I remember it like it was yesterday because Ben even said, like, because I come with the energy that I always come. I don't look. One thing you need to know about me: if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something. Innit? You know what I'm saying, innit? Yeah, bro. I come with the energy, bruv. Like everybody's walking. This is when the Super League happened. I don't know if you remember. The Super League just happened.
The video. I don't remember seeing you in the video. I didn't know who you were. Sorry, but like I remember seeing the video of like they took a video, didn't they?
Yeah. No. I was in the video as well. In it later on, innit?
70 people watching, by the way. Big up, 70 people watching.
Yeah. How many?
70.
70.
70. Yeah.
Raw. Big up to all you guys, man.
Yeah.
Big up to all you guys, man. Like and subscribe.
Yeah. So we're doing this more often now, I think, because
100%
on the same channel, innit?
Yeah. Like and subscribe. Follow both of our channels, man. But what I was trying to say about the protest, innit? You know, I came there, yeah. There was only like 50 odd people in it, walking around, yeah, bruv. That felt like a shit show.
Yeah.
Because when you know how I knew it was a shit show.
Yeah.
A few months before, Arsenal done a protest.
Oh, is it the one where they had like all those people down the high street?
Brother, they had the whole of Emirates outside that building, bruv.
Yeah, I remember seeing the video.
Yeah, the whole of Emirates, yeah. And I'm telling you, bro, when I came to man, I'm thinking, yo, there's gonna be bare people in it. You know what I'm trying to say, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, I felt like a lost lamb. And even when we were standing around, I was like, shit, this is not it, bruv. You know, like I'm saying all the thing, but it's just like my message is not getting.
The Chelsea one as well for the Super League. That was mental. Did you not see what happened?
Yep, 110%. Why does every other team? Why can every other team rally their fans, but Tottenham can't?
It's too soft. Fan base is
the problem is you got. And listen, 70 odd people, probably half of them are Levy-inners and half of them are Levy-outers, and you're going to probably hate me for this, right? Yeah. But you've got too much divide and we're not solid. We don't have that solid connection for all our fans. That's the problem.
Still made a massive point. Maybe it was the same video you watched with mine. He said that they did that Tottenham for Change bullshit.
Yeah.
I think Harry Scarf's actually part of that. So we'll talk to him about it tomorrow. But and Lee McQueen was pushing in all this crap. And apparently the Levy-out protesters went because they joined with the other protesters to do like this change for Tottenham for Change. We want to see a change. This was
yeah.
Or just up to Conte. And so apparently he said that all the protesters went. The Tottenham Hotspur Trust went because they were backing this one.
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur said, No, we're not going to protest with you. We're not associated with Levy-out. And then they were just going there giving out leaflets or something and taking pictures, something really stupid. Like, trying to get more clout for themselves, pretty much. And he goes, it was a rubbish protest. The only people who proper protested that protest was actually Levy-out people.
Look, it's a joke, innit? Because like this is the problem as well. That's one of the biggest problems that we're gonna face as fans, innit? And I'm not even
channels. All these big fans. I say big fans. I mean, as in popular fans. I don't like most of these people anyway. But I mean, people who are like big accounts. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a big fan of Chris Cowan, to be honest. I'm not against him as a person, but if you're going to go on and suddenly pretend everything's okay every week when it's clearly going to pot, like, I don't know, and all these famous celebrities or whatever.
But see, but
like,
this is my point.
Tell these people,
My
stop taking the club. I hate to say it, club favors. I don't know how to say it. Club. I don't know.
Special treatment. But you know, no, but you know what? Look, most of these channels in it, you know, and obviously Happy Feet Harry in it, we all call him out for it.
Spurs actually watch that channel. So if I, that's why he'll never let me on there. Because if I go on there, or me and you, someone like me or you or Stell or whatever.
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Like, he won't be able to control it.
I'll tell you something in it. You know, Happy Feet Harry in it, as you know. You know, he has his channel in it, you know, but he has certain people watch that channel in it.
Yeah.
This is why he's getting like quite a lot of credibility in the actual web, because he's not a Levy out, and he doesn't say nothing bad about Levy, right?
About the football, basically. Yeah.
He just wants to talk about the football. He wants to talk about how good Brennan Johnson is. He wants to talk about how good Werner is.
Oh my God, he's so amazing. He got some assists.
He wants to talk about all of it, and he doesn't want to talk about the bad things, which, don't get me wrong in it, yeah, from a media perspective, and you're trying to like promote yourself and try go far in the industry, that's what you're going to want to do, right? But you kind of lose yourself if you're going to just be all positive and glad.
You kind of lose your integrity.
Exactly.
You lose your own persona.
Your own thoughts. Beliefs, you know what I'm trying to. Exactly. You don't really. You're basically fake on the actual.
On your channel,
on the actual channel. And you know, the worst thing is as well, you know, I don't know if you realize, whenever I go into his channel, bro.
I know.
I'm a different character.
Right now, he's like, you're cussing me out.
I'm a different character. You know why? Because, like, I could cause so much drama. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if I speak my mind goes mad, you know, because I have no filter. I choose not to have no filter. The reason being, I don't want to be locked into a situation where I can't speak my mind.
I'm like you, TJ. I can't go on the channel and be told you can't say this, you can't say that.
Exactly.
This is why I never go on these like commercialized channels, because I'll be sitting there like bored out my ass because I can't want to actually say what I really want to say.
But see, do you think that's the problem about, like, again, we're only just judging us as the actual... No, not just media in general, but do you think that's the problem with channels like us? That's why we can't get reach. You know, the truth is we're not fitting the media, and we're not reaching out to fans that want to actually support the club in this glorified way, innit, you know? So in order to actually convince them that anything negative is not really getting promoted, because the image of Tottenham is squeaky clean.
You want to pretend it's all good, basically.
100%, man. Yeah. But one thing that you can say that Levy's done well, and I have to shout out Sean Butler. That's what his name is, right?
Yeah, Sean Butler.
Yeah, Sean Butler. Shout out Sean Butler for making this comment on Irish Hotspur TV. Big up them, man. Like, literally, I don't really watch their streams, and I got drawn into it, you know, because I was so frustrated today, bro. You know what? Like, I was ready to like do a video outside Tottenham Stadium, bro. You know what I'm trying to say, like.
Oh,
yeah, 100%, bro.
It's easy, mate. You can just go walk down the road.
Yeah. I was about to do one.
I'm parking to turn
on. Yeah, cool.
In that area, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Parking on them, isn't it?
You can't, man. You have to have a permit.
Or you get charged like 60 cents.
Or if you don't have permit, you have to have a fake license plate.
Yeah.
Cover your license plate. And DVLA can't catch you, innit? But what I'm trying to say, like, shit, I lost what I was gonna say.
You can go outside the stadium.
No, before that.
Made a good point. Sean Butler made a good point.
Oh yeah, Sean Butler must have said this, innit? You know, look, although the 6% is outrageous from all perspectives, and I'm not defending it as well, but I have to big him up for actually keeping to his ways and saying, you know what, look, although his 6% is a big raise, we can't look at it as a negative, because what he's done for Tottenham has been amazing. Levy has done a lot of things for Tottenham. if you think about it, like this, and take it into another perspective. And I'm only just mentioning it because he's mentioned it, but all the fans, that's the main attraction, you know. All the people that are going to come to Tottenham, they're going to obviously go to the local shops.
Yeah,
chicken. You know about chicken. They're gonna they're gonna either spend money in chicken. They're gonna spend money at a bar. They're gonna spend time in Tottenham, which, from a revenue point of view, innit, it's gonna hold on.
The club don't want fans spending money outside the stadium. They want fans to be spending money in the stadium, which is why they put stuff like chicken chops and a bar. Yeah, for me, I eat food outside the stadium. I buy my snacks at the you know, the newsagents, you know, in the corner.
Yeah.
I buy it there. I don't buy any sweets in the stadium. Do you know how much the price are? It's ridiculous. Like, I'd rather support the businesses. I don't buy any club merch. Nothing. I bought club merch since 2016 or something. I can't remember.
Brother, you want to know when I have my last shirt? It looks like a belly top on me now.
Yeah, literally, like
brother. Like, literally, that shit don't fit me anymore. But I refuse to spend my money there, bro. You know why? Because I'm not getting the value. That's my biggest thing. Big up, Rich. Big up to yourself. You know. But what I was trying to say in it, back to what I was trying to say. Levy actually has brought a new sort of dynamic to Tottenham. You know, you got people spending money in the local area, and it's helping the community. So you have to big him up on that side.
Because I guess the amount of people is increased, isn't it? So
exactly. You also got Hope. He has been found out. We're not catching you. Yeah, no, but what you have to take into consideration is the humble supporters that have actually been supporting Tottenham for over 40 years, 30 years, you know, the plus 60s, the plus 70s, you know, all of them hardcore fans. Can they even afford?
I don't think now without the concession, I don't think they can go in the stadium, you know.
And on top of that,
their pension's nowhere near as much as a ticket.
On top of that, what does that actually say about the history for Tottenham? Does Levy really care?
Okay, so I'll tell you something, TJ, that I heard on a space. This was like 3 years ago, maybe, but it will stick with me forever because this guy used to work at Tottenham. I'm not gonna say his name because NDAs and shit. I don't know, but basically he said that. He used to work at the stadium and at the club. So when they knocked down the old White Hart Lane, they called that the old Tottenham.
Okay,
So then they made this new White Hart Lane. And they called it the new Tottenham. So they wanted to get rid of all the old stuff. The club and bring all this new stuff like new fans, you know, because it's a bigger stadium. Obviously, there's been that issue with Bill Nicholson, you know, with the gates, and that everyone wants a statue. So to them, it's like they want to get rid of. I hate to say this, they want to commercialize the club. Basically, they want us like, you know, the NFL, because I heard someone talk about something like, so they want it to turn into like not a franchise, but like an NFL. Like, you know, you just have people that go there. You know, American football. I'm sure there's some loyal American football fans, right, that go since day. But a lot of people go to basketball in America or NFL. Like, if I went to America, I'd really want to go to like a one-off NFL game, for example, or a one-off basketball game. With football, I think it's more tribal because it's just the way it is. Yeah, and like there's less of those sorts of people. Yeah, but now it's like they want to bring those sorts of people into the club. They want to get rid of the old lot.
But see now, my point is, I agree with what you're saying
because you're destroying the literally.
You're destroying the values of football. This is my point. You're destroying the core memories of why I became a Spurs fan and why you became a Spurs fan and why Rich, what's my guy's name? Rich Sport become a United fan. Why we all became fans of football, because if you're going to bring in all of these people that are tourists or people that
You
are
don't
gonna
want
have a
to- I
day
wouldn't
out.
call it- I don't want to call it like
It is
day
tourism,
hours,
man.
Yeah.
It is tourism.
This is why I hate bringing up the Son thing, because a lot of the Son people that go there, mate, I don't know. I think whenever I say this, I sound racist, but I never really see them like me and you. Maybe there's a few of them like that. I don't know, but a lot of them come to watch Son. Like, you know, when Huang Chan played in
Like
Wolves
that.
against us,
You-
bro,
I
the
was
whole of
gonna
the
say
stadium was full of
something,
Chelsea
yeah.
fans, yeah, because they came to watch both the players, right? They didn't. Let's be honest.
I will
If Son
tell you
gets
this.
sold, if Son gets sold, bro, like,
Yeah, they're gone. They're out of here.
I think they're gone. That's why he wants to keep hold of Son. I think it's partly because of that.
Unless we buy another
Another Korean. That's why they're looking
another
at Huang
Korean,
Chan.
another
They're looking-
Chinese, another one of them makeshift. Even if we were to buy an Indian, maybe we'll bring in
By the
an
way, this
Indian.
is no, because people who watch
No
me like this,
racism in it, but-
I'm not being racist. I'm not disrespecting Son. I'm saying Son's a bad player. I'm just saying the essence of the commercialism. He's basically like the Asian David Beckham.
He's the biggest player to walk in.
We're talking ever,
in-
probably.
In yeah, 100%. Let's be
Asia,
totally real.
the biggest Asian player ever, probably.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think
what?
there's anyone.
But see, this is my problem with that. Then, if Levy's just doing it for commercial basis and honestly just trying to money pinch, we've lost our Tottenham.
No, but this is why I say the old Tottenham died when they knocked down the stadium, because
We've lost our
it
Tottenham.
became from like an actual. You only had 50,000 fans who were pretty much maybe some locals in it were going for years. People like me, who my dad's been going for, families who've been going for years. Like you said, the old pensions guys, other ones. They obviously, the new stadium opened. Yeah, the prices went up as well, like a lot. Yeah, already.
But I don't understand this though.
You're pricing out all these people that used to go before, and obviously these people, right? The reason the word uses tourist is a good word, because like, I don't want to paint it just with Son. I'm just saying this is an example.
Yeah.
Because Levy tried to do this before with thanks, Rich, mate. He shared our link.
Thank you, bro.
He tried to do
Really
it before.
appreciate it.
Remember Yedlin? Do you remember we signed DeAndre Yedlin?
Yeah, Ledlin. Yeah.
So Yedlin was meant to be like the biggest thing out of USA at the time. And he came in and he didn't do anything.
He was a shit player, bro. Let's be honest with you.
I was really excited. I was like, oh, he's fast.
I know you can I. Oh wait. Just as you're making that point,
Yeah.
I came across you because of your videos
video,
your videos long time ago. Long time ago. I come across you. Yeah. And that was, I think that was there 2013, 14.
Yeah. Because I did a video
13,
with
14
Yedlin.
time.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But he tried to do that. He tried to do that with Dempsey. It sort of didn't come off because Dempsey was kind of near the end of his career. But he tried to do it with Yedlin, because Yedlin was like the biggest thing, since Dempsey, I guess. And obviously, this is why there's actually a big fan base in America with Tottenham now, because it was partly because of those two players. Dempsey got a lot of people because he was like the best American player at the time. A lot of people on just following Spurs, because I think we went on tour there as well a couple of times, I'm sure. With Bale. And there's a lot of Spurs American fans now. Obviously, you have United Spurs of America, right? The channel. I'm not saying that's how he became a Spurs fan. I don't know, but it's because of that. So all of these moves, I think with Son, because he was also a really good player, but commercialized the way he signed him. I don't think anyone could have,
Big up to yourself, man. Big up to yourself. Yeah. No.
But like with tourists, what it is, these people come from abroad. And I'm not saying all Spurs fans who come from abroad are like this, by the way. It's just an example. And they come to see a specific player, so they're willing to pay like crazy money.
Extortion. Yeah, no, but this is what I'm trying to say. This
one game with one player.
No, but if it's just a commercial thing, innit?
That's to me. That's what it is.
This is the problem now we're gonna have for the rest of our life, innit? And this is why he has to go. Because don't get me wrong, commercially, we want to make money like in different markets, and I get that, but you're penny pinching at the wrong things. The values of Tottenham should be met. I'm done with this process.
The older fans, like your views, to me that pisses me off a lot, because to me they're like legacy fans, I guess, like they've been here.
Tell me about it. And how can you sit there and say like?
And how can these fans, TJ, So, for example, because obviously they want to go with their children, for example, to like introduce them to Tottenham. I'm just an example. How are they going to pass on the Tottenham
that Tottenham heritage? Do you get where I'm coming from?
Like was it grandchildren? Because they can't go to the games.
It's become. So I'm sorry to say, the prices were already fucked as it was, innit? And let's not beat the bush, innit? We're paying so much money for such a rubbish on the film. You know what I'm trying to say? Now we're even paying double the amount for still shit. How can you? This is what I'm trying to say. There's ways of
no.
We're
not talking about Ange. It was just something before. Sorry, mate. We're not talking about Ange. We're talking about Levy.
Best manager. No. I don't want him gone, man.
Guys, G-Wolf, I know you jumped in there like randomly, and I just had the thing underneath. We were talking about Ange briefly. I just left it as a banner. We're not saying Ange out. We're talking about Levy now. So just
we're talking about Levy and how he's raised our season ticket prices to 6%, and he's taken away the 50%. What's the word? Discount from all the
pensioners, basically.
All the pensioners, all the elder 65 pensioners that would have had 50%. It's all gone now, innit? So now they're going to be paying top dollar for this mediocre. Let's be honest with you. And it's just morals, you know. It comes down to morals. It comes down to a lot of key values.
This guy has no human like empathy. I don't know if I the word, but I don't know. Like he doesn't care. Like you look at, so for example, like I give an example of the Leicester chairman. Obviously, he's his son, but obviously that guy.
He passed away. When he passed away in the plane crash.
Yeah, but his son was also the same like him, as in they care about the fans.
They care about the community. No, this is what I'm trying to say. If we had an owner that cared and wanted the best for Spurs, that 50% wouldn't have been touched. And I get the fact that you have to increase your tickets every single year because obviously this financial crisis and what's going on in the world, the Ukraine war, the Palestine war, and all of this stuff that is happening, it's costing Tottenham a lot. Let's be totally honest with you, you know. And then you also have FFP that is also in the mix, which it's not helping the situation, right? So I get you have to increase. It's not that. I understand that increasing is obviously. See you later, buddy, man. Thank you for joining, man. I really appreciate you. I get that we have to. Increasing is a part of football, and 110%, but it's just the ways of doing it, and it just leaves a sour taste in all of our Tottenham fans or fan base. And you know, until we unite as a collective, no matter what age you are, big up to yourself, man, big up. No matter what age, sex, gender, if you're Levy in, Levy out, if you're Enoch in, Enoch out, if you're Ange in, Ange out, even if you're watching from the sideline, as a Tottenham, as a whole group, as a fan base, we have to unite because we can't allow and you can't allow Levy to get away with these type of things and go unheard.
Is that we talk about big organisations making a difference, right? And I hate to call them out, but I kind of have to at this point. You know, Supporters Trust, right? They wrote.
They're rubbish, bro.
Let me finish. They wrote that long ass statement. They'll just write it, and the club will do fuck all about it because these people don't do anything.
But see, that's what I'm trying to say. And it comes down to
they write this statement, but it's like that's all well and good. But what are you?
It's well and good, but if you're not, but see, the problem we have as well, it goes back down to
don't join protests.
Exactly, they don't do anything to change what's happening, and then you got the modern media of all of these big channels that are pumping out nonsense, clickbaits. They're saying, "Oh, how good Tottenham is, how this and that. Oh, we signed this person. We're signing that."
This young 18-year-old's like the next Messi or something.
We're clickbaiting all our fans and then backstabbing them. That's my concern. If we're gonna want to like compete at the biggest level, the foundations have to turn and change.
These big channels have to start selling themselves out. They need to have to use their
They have to
clout
start.
using
They
their
have to
clout
start
actually
saying the truth.
decent, something different, like something decent. Come join the protest. Tell your 50K followers,
Guys, you can make a video tomorrow and next week and on, but nothing is changing here because of the owners simply. Yeah.
Because
No,
let's be honest, TJ, the
it's
big
true.
channels of, for example, you look at Arsenal, right? The reason why Arsenal and Chelsea get these massive amounts of people come to the protest they did, right? Look at, I know a lot of people hate it, yeah, but AFTV, yeah, let's be honest, they're one of the reasons why there was been massive protests at Arsenal, because there's so many people that watch that. So many people were Wenger out or Kroenke out. That's such big, and they use their their media, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Push it, these sort of things, like having people like Claude or whatever, or
DT Troops and all of these guys.
Their mind, didn't it? Let people speak their mind, and
I agree.
Us fan base, TJ, me and you, we people like that, yeah, like Claude or
Troops, DT, yeah,
against the owners or against the management, but we will never get that sort of what's the word? Presence or media presence, or like a massive channel to say these sorts of things.
See, I beg to differ. You know why? And look, again, I'm not just saying we're not going to get the clicks because, look,
yeah, you know what? This guy's spot on. This guy's spot on.
Oh man, if we sign Werner, bro, I'm swear down, I'm going to lose my head.
15 million, and we're signing DM for 15-20 and Dwight Kelly.
I say I'm going to lose my head.
How it would be like, yeah, the future's bright.
The future's bright. The future's bright, my ass, bruv. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, no, like I promise you, if we go sniffing around, this is what I'm trying to say. Levy's now put himself in a hole where now I expect us to win the title. It might sound crazy, and anybody
I want this guy to go out and sign 4 80 million plus players in the summer.
World class. I'm expecting
walk into the team and take us
100%. You know why? Because what he's done right here, the way he's done it, I deserve a title. I even deserve
cutting, because that's like, how many older fans must have been in the stadium? Must be like quite a lot.
Tell me about it. Why are we paying all of this money
on top plus the 6% increase? Like, that's fucking ridiculous. And we already make the most amount on match day. Remember I sent you that reel?
Yeah. Yeah. Why are we paying all this money to watch top 4 football? What is that all about?
Yeah.
Come on, let's be real here. We're paying all that money to watch top 4. And not even that, in our mind, we're fighting for top 4, but we might not even make it. We might make top 5, and because Champions League is going 5, we're saying, "No, that's good enough for Tottenham." Come on, like it's not good enough, man. It's not good enough,
mate. If it was Arsenal in the final against another team, in the Champions League, because English team used to win the coefficient, right?
Oh, so we can get the 5th place.
Yeah. So what it says, if Arsenal win it, for example, the Champions League, 5th place becomes like viable apparently. So one of the English teams, either Liverpool, Arsenal, or City, need to win the European competition for us to get the 5th place. I guarantee, mate, if Levy would be sitting there, say if Arsenal in the final, he'd be sitting there saying, "Yeah, go on, Arsenal."
Yeah,
mate, I'm sorry, I couldn't fucking do it. I'm sorry. I'd rather they lost the final, and we didn't. I
couldn't do it. But see, this is where it's gone wrong, and look again. It comes down to our value and what we want from Tottenham as well, because obviously I set my standards quite high for Tottenham because I expect us to be, as much as we're not a big club, I want us to be a big club, and we can't go.
For me, it's even worse because I've been sitting through this for the past 20 years. Yeah, exactly.
I agree with you, bro.
Alex, mate. I don't know if your real name is Alex Scott, but anyway.
No. You're speaking sense. Yeah. You're the 100% Alex. You're speaking sense, innit?
What I'm trying to say is, like for me, mate, TJ, I've seen about 5 projects, maybe more. 6
bro.
I don't know. I've seen
the projects.
I've seen Martin Joel. I've seen One Day Ramos lasted a year and a half. I've seen Harry Redknapp. I've seen AVB. I've seen Poch. Now we've seen Jose, Conte. So what? Well, we won like it was almost 10 projects. I don't know. 10. We've had 20 different managers. Something mental like that.
You know if any protests are going to happen because obviously this price rise
not that I know of.
Has to cause some sort of outrage.
I mean,
I usually see the big channels try rally up their supporters. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I usually see that because listen, maybe it's time for me to come out and protest. I'll start a riot, you know. Yeah, man, I'll start a riot, bro. You know what I'm trying to say, like, we need something like that to shock Levy, bruv.
Yeah.
It might sound.
You know, in Italy, they chop tomatoes at the
bro.
People, man, they don't care.
We might need to do that, you know.
Yeah.
But then, if we do that, innit, all you Spurs fans that actually have season tickets are going to be banned for the rest of your life. Can you handle that? I know I can because I don't have no loyalty like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Even though I'm a hardcore Tottenham fan,
I still appreciate your like
input. My input.
Yeah.
You know what I am, innit? Now you said that, it sounds so bad. I'm a verbalist online.
No, I mean, no, I'm not, mate. I'm saying in his input as well. I mean, Alex got experience. I appreciate it. Because you guys have a scratch record now. I don't know why I even bother commenting. It was a good talk, I guess.
I'm just... yeah, nah. Let's be real here now. Now, cool. We've spoke about the price raises and all of that. Cool. Let's flip the script, and I'm gonna just play devil's advocate just for this segment, innit? But you know, I'm not even believing what's coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm trying to say? And most of the things that are gonna come out of my mouth right now, I'm not even gonna believe in it. But I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. Do you think there's something special to come?
Oh God, you got me to think. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. So apparently, Stell was speaking on his Tottenham Way. So big up to Tottenham Way. I mentioned them about 5-6 times. So I watched one of his streams. I can't remember which one it was or videos. And he was saying that people at Spurs, I'm actually saying this, believe Spurs will be in the title race next season.
Do you think no? But let's okay.
I believe we're going to be a title race next season. No.
Let's wait. Let's just dissect it though. Yeah. Just devil's advocate. I don't believe it in it.
Yeah.
I want it to happen. To be honest with you,
I do as well.
After all of what's gone on, you know, I genuinely want it to happen. But devil's advocate now. Levy, we've been hearing as well. Let's not only to speak about Levy has obviously been waiting for the right time to buy the top class players, and all of the players we've been linked to, all the teams have financial problems, you know. So he's obviously banking on buying all these players that are going to obviously need to get released from all of these other teams now.
Don't worry, mate.
In the ideal world now, we have enough money to buy whoever in it, you know.
We can spend 4 million without touching FFP, apparently.
For what? How many?
400 million, apparently, without touching.
Exactly. FFP. So he's been banking on this point, right?
So I'm expecting to go ham now.
Do you think this price rise, this price increase,
is preparing us for that?
Preparing us for a good couple of years.
I love to believe in that, but my past tells me different. I just think he'll spend 50-60 million here on a few players, like 60 million here, 60 million here. It'll be just be like 23, 24-year-olds.
What's the chances? Chances that he's decided to raise 6% and cut all of this loss in it for more investment to come into the club? Because it comes away with like 5-6 million, but obviously he's going to want to penny pinch as much as he can, because obviously he's going to be spending a lot of money. Think about it. Yeah. You've also got Chelsea that might fall apart because of FFP. You're still talking about City with their finance, their cheating. They still need to get like, you know, it's not confirmed for them. You got Klopp. This is what I'm trying to say. Devil's advocate. I don't believe in any of it. You got Klopp's leaving, which is going to disrupt his structure in a sense of Klopp's been a good manager for Liverpool, but it's a whole change now.
Read what this guy
Go
said.
for it.
I wouldn't
Hold on
worry
a minute.
about views, mate. If you want views, just post short videos of women flashing their bits. Lol. At least he gets it.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Yeah, no, but you've got Klopp. You've got Klopp kind of like leaving, and obviously Liverpool's going to be in a transition. Right now, Chelsea. Chelsea's kind of like falling apart. But we're quite in a good spot to like
United
capitalize. United right now is still shaky because they don't have their structure in place, right? Tottenham's the only team that can kind of like, and Arsenal right now are probably in best position to take over that top spot, because even we don't know in the next 2 years the whole table can flip. Think about it. Do you think it's the best time for us to capitalize and go for that title?
I mean, if Livy's willing to spend like a shit ton of money.
Exactly. So do you think this price rise was the right time?
Well, we won't know till next summer. That's the problem, man.
See, I don't believe none of it and none of anything that just came out of my mouth just then, because really and truly, Levy has a track record of messing everything up, right? But I'm only mentioning it because Sean said in the Irish Hotspur channel, he was like, there's a lot to come and we've got a bright future. We've brought all these young players. We've actually done really good business, and this 6% is not as big as everybody's seeing. Like, cool, 6% shouldn't really affect what's happening on the pitch right now. It's bright and everything's rosy. He's in the understanding that we're going to be successful soon.
That's what he thinks.
It's just difficult with Tottenham, to be honest with you, because I want to believe in it, but then I can't, because Levy has a track record of messing everything up.
Yeah, we will know that it ain't gonna happen, is it?
Yeah, man, 100%, man, 100%.
Oh, it's almost midnight. No,
man, 100%. What, you want to do 5 more minutes and then
5 minutes,
knock it off, innit? Yeah.
I mean, we'll be live tomorrow anyway, so
live tomorrow. What time? 7 o'clock?
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, so we're gonna all be live on Spurs Kings TV. Friday preview.
Probably again.
Yeah, Friday preview. You gotta have me, Haz, and Happy Feet Harry. Man, that's his name, bruv. You think I'm lying? Remember, I said I'm gonna get him his little stage name. I'm calling him Happy Feet Harry. Yeah, no. Any last comments that you want to make that I've missed?
Do you want to quickly touch on the Villa game very quickly?
Villa game,
just like for 5 minutes. Just
cool. All right, cool. What do you want to know? Innit? Do you want to know like if we're gonna win or lose?
Yeah, just like not.
Cool.
I'm gonna do more about it tomorrow anyway. So
cool. Now look,
full prediction. How's the game gonna go? And that's
all right. Cool. Look, I'm gonna be real. We're gonna lose 1-0 innit. I said that on the Rival Show on Spurs Kings TV. Yeah. I don't think we have enough firepower to obviously create chances. And this is not me being negative, but I just believe we're not playing well right now. And after everything that has actually just come out,
mate, I've got to go to sleep as well, mate. Sorry.
Yeah. I've got work in the morning as well.
Yeah.
Oh, not even 6, 3, bruv. So in about 2-3 hours, yeah, man.
I'll probably fall asleep tonight by that point.
Yeah, no. Obviously, we
just stop checking sub to both of us, right? Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, no. As I was saying,
teacher, I think we'll lose 2-1. So
we're not playing well at all. So I believe it's going to be a 1-0 win to Aston Villa. But then again, I have a funny feeling that it's going to be more because even he think it's going to be 3-1
What, to Villa?
to Villa. I think we're going to get snacked up, and we're going to come back down to reality. Okay, look,
Oh,
what
wow, they demolished them. Okay, so I'm
what
just
do you,
checking the scores. Yeah.
what do you think? What do you think Ange is going to do? Because for me, I want the performances to improve,
Do you think
but
he needs to try something different?
I believe his tactics are flawed. And when I say flawed, I don't mean flawed like it's not working, but I believe his tactics are kind of like causing us more harm than good. We're conceding the same goals. I think I said this on the Marlon show with you. All the
Yeah.
goals we concede are kind of like the same. If it's not
Also,
corner,
we've actually conceded on average almost 2 goals a game for like the past month or
exactly,
two. Yeah.
exactly. So we're not really strong as we're not strong. Do you get where I'm coming
Yeah.
from? It's a mixture of us playing chase around football with all the possession and not really penetrating the other team. So it's going to be a difficult game for me. What about you? Do you think we have a chance, at least a chance to even
I mean, we have a
scrape the
chance,
win?
but we're gonna have to change the way we play because if we start attacking, they're gonna just low block us and beat us like they did at home. Because they know Emery. The thing is, Emery. I know a lot of people will probably agree with me. We're not on the Levy in show. So Emery's a better manager than Ange. I'm sorry, like the guy's more
Yeah,
experienced.
1000%. I
The
agree.
guy changes it up. So like, I don't think he'll come into the game playing a high line. He
I
would
think
have learned from the first game, and
I
yeah, I think
think
he'll play it. Even
I
though at
think
home it'll be a low
I
block.
think Ange is a bit naive right now because he hasn't understood the premise different to all the all the leagues he has managed in before, and the quality of teams around the Prem. Like you're talking about, on a day-to-day basis, we could get beat by West Ham. On a day-to-day basis, we could get beat by Newcastle, even though we won. Brighton, they're hard games. All of these games are hard. So
We're not clinical enough. We're not. Our players that come back like Madison and Bentancur, they're not match fit. They're not rhythm. The rhythm's not there with them. I'm sorry. Like I know Madison got an assist last game.
Bentancur has to start
But
on the bench,
we're
man.
so open, TJ. Like you look at our team here, I see this player here, this player there, this player. Like there's no. It's like there's no organization.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's like he tells them go out there and attack as much as you can, and then see what happens. And what annoys me about Ange, I hate to say this, is that he doesn't really. He's not vocal enough on the touchline. He doesn't. Like, you look at other managers like Emery or Pep, the top managers, Pep, Klopp. They're vocal to their players on the touchline, and to me, that's more inspiring. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, Ange doesn't do it because he tells the players to do what they're supposed to, and they sits back and watches."
Yeah.
He's done anything else. But like for me, I'd rather see him like if the game's going badly,
You
tell
rather
them
see.
like don't. The guy
I agree.
just was like this.
No, I agree. I feel like he is naive in the sense of he sticks to his guns, he sticks to his ways, and again, I think next year we're going to see a different type of manager because I do believe he will adapt. It's just he's just understanding the league, and also the players are understanding the tactics. And again, we have to obviously take this into consideration. Look, most of these players are in their first year playing under Ange's style, and we've already seen that Ange's style is really complex. It is complex. Let's be honest with you.
I think
So it's gonna.
the one thing I feel about Ange's style is I don't mind the inverted fullbacks thing. Like I don't mind it. It's just the fact that he inverts the wingers as well, and then we end up becoming so
Too
congested.
open. No, but we end up.
Everyone's in the same place, and then you got all these move on the sides, and that's
We
why
struggle to create chances.
Teams on the break use the wide areas because we're so open. Like if you obviously we can see the Neto goal. If you look at it, because Emerson was in field, it actually affects the play. So he was in the middle, and he's the ball. Neto's running like all this space. There's all this space in the wide area, and he's running all through. He also does him. But like, I think it'll benefit, and we saw it in the second half against Palace when he finally told the wingers to go on the outside for playing like traditional wingers to go on the outside. If you're going to invert the fullbacks, you can't invert them both. Like, this will end up.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're totally right. I believe we're struggling to create a lot of chances because of certain areas and certain players are not good for the system. Let's be honest with you. When you have players like Werner, I'm gonna even call it out. I didn't think Werner would have been this bad of a train wreck. I thought he would have
I thought he was going to take on players, put the ball in.
Yeah. But when you have the quality that we have right now, trying to create the chances, you can't really do nothing about it. We just have to wait until next year, and hopefully Levy, after raising all these prices, 6% goes towards.
Needs to buy a whole new front three.
110%. Let's be real. Let's be honest here. We need to get rid. Let's be totally real here. We need to start thinking about getting rid of Son. In the sense of, I'm not saying right now, but long-term options, Son is not going to be there for long-term. Johnson, for me, hasn't convinced me at all. But at least I can say he could be a bench option, or
give him another season. Give him another
exactly.
Season, yeah.
Werner, I do understand why we went for him, but we can't look at it like.
And this is not me justifying the move. Yeah, is that what they'll do? And this is very Tottenham move. Yeah, they'll sign him.
No, please.
No. Shall I tell you why they'll sign him? Because they'll say him and Son with the left-hand side, yeah?
Man.
And they'll go and buy Son on the right and Son in the middle. But they won't be like big signings. They'll probably be like, and then promote. Yeah.
I can't look. I can't see why in any world why we would buy Werner.
Comment. Son will retire here and work for the club. He brings way too much money for Catalan to leave.
He'll probably be our next manager.
Can you imagine? Oh God, we'll be living in a different country at that point.
I could see it happening.
We'll be living in a different country. Can you imagine?
Maybe Son is the one that.
We get cancelled now, innit?
Son is the one that brings us the trophy. Let's be honest with you.
By the time Son was a manager, man, I'll be like,
yeah. Let's be honest with you. I hope you have kids by
10
then.
Years from now?
I hope you have kids. No, more than that. About 15. About 15 years from now.
Kids at that point.
Yeah, man. Are they going to be Spurs fans?
Unfortunately.
Listen, you know what? This might be so controversial coming from me, innit?
Let them pick.
I'm not putting my kids through the same pain that I've. Yeah. They can support anybody but Arsenal and Chelsea. Go for it. I don't mind. Liverpool, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, Man City, Newcastle. If Newcastle's the team,
anyone but Arsenal.
Anybody but Arsenal and Chelsea for me.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It was a lovely stream, man. How much did we end up? How many people did we end up off of? Because I can't see it on my thing.
Oh no, I'll let you know after, innit?
Yeah, cool.
There's a lot of watching my Twitter. That's why it says a lot so high. It's like 80 plus people watching on my Twitter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, so we'll catch you guys tomorrow. On Spurs Kings TV, 7:00, and leave you out.
Leave you out, man, and big up everybody that's joined.
Yeah, big up.